Hey everybody, how you doing? So usually what ends up happening when people show up here by boat, as of right now, I introduce myself, I'm Shadow, and I'm going to take you on a tour. So come with me. So down this dock here, this is a composting shed. And because I have a composting toilet, you do the first stage in there and you do the second stage here. Now your fruits, your vegetables, and your waste from your food products also go in here. Also got chickens, so I use this for their waste for all inside this. So you break down the compost. So this part here is two parts of the shed. This side here is the bins, opened areas so you can break stuff down, and then there's bins on the other side that I constantly turn. Now, come a little further down here. One man's junk's another man's treasure. These are all old things that are floating on the waters, from the old concrete floats that it's on, concrete styrofoam floats, to the barrels with all the gardens. So the barrels, I just chop them in half and fix them as garden beds. Works great, fantastic. Now this float here was a salvage one that I did. It was half sunk, so I refixed it, stuck some old barrels that I found in the water, and ended up building another garden up in here. So now you have a place to sit down and relax, as well as enjoy your fruits and vegetables of your labor. Now you have to get it around, so you have to have a skiff to either pull up firewood or anything else. This is one of my prized and joys. This is what I call the Puddle Pirate. It's actually not a boat, it's a fiberglass boat maker. It's a mold, it's stronger. Now this is for not only the chickens, but for my gray water filtration. So if I have to do any kind of cleaning up for laundry water or dishes water, I put in there to bring back the balance. Now my chickens also use it for free ranging, for bugs and for dirts and grasses and stuff. And my chickens, they're in the chicken coop. It's a full range. Chickens! Hello, girly girls. So they have their little area to run around and do their thing. And my girls are all happy right now, but they're not liking the rain. Close that up. Now come on with me and make sure that you take a good look though. Because as you can see, there's birdhouses up top here. These are usually for the other ones I was mentioned before, for the barn swallows. Now the mud swallows, as you can see, there's nests underneath. They like to make their nests on the posts. Now up top here in the corner, this is the bat colony. This is my bat condo. Now the reason why this bat condo is up there is because we have lots of bats and they start moving into my walls. So I don't want them to infect my facility where I live, so I give them their own quarters. It usually takes 3 years when you put a bat house up before everybody comes together. So now, shall we? This is the library. Now, lots of research and information when you're learning about biology and certain parts about physics when you're building anything. So information at your fingertips comes in handy. A lot of people use phones. However, I just got into that. I'm more old school. So most of my information you have in here is mostly about biology, physics, science, chemistry, astrology. And I like quantum mechanics. It's one of my favorites. So this is the kitchen, a little bit of area where you cook and prep your food, which I'm not really good at. But now this part here is the shop. And inside the shop area, so you do all your maintenance of your building your island, and also for building bird boxes and bat condos for outside for the ecosystem. Now you have to keep everything clean and pure for your soils. And you can't just, for one part of us humans, is a human waste. So what I did was got a composting toilet. This does the first part of it for me. So we're not polluting into ecosystems. Now everybody should have one of these. Whatever stage you're able to afford, better. Ones that do double and triple filtrations are the best. However, on to a new part. This is the pantry. You know, when you're doing long-term sustainability, you need your food supply. I don't go to town very often, so I do need a little extra food when I do need it. So I stock up more than I eat usually, just by force of habit. So as you can see through the shop, closer look, this is where I spend lots of my time, and lots of time just contemplating. And if you want to take a quick look, just something I just think about once in a while, give me a little bit of inspiration. Up here, don't start vast projects with half-vast ideas. You should always think, try to be a more brilliant person. So we'll continue the tour, and we'll come on up here. So on up here we have the arts and crafts area. This is where I do a lot of the my beading and just calm my own mental mind, painting and drawing and whatnot. The office, where I do a lot of my wildlife biology research, and also a great view outside so I can see what's going on. And winter times get desk lit, so you have to watch like movies or even be some sort of contact with humans, because if you don't, humans start looking like a different species. So to fight cabin fever and to be more connected, movies are a great idea when you have long terms of time when you're not with people. So this is kind of like the living room. It's also a music room. We have lots of musical instruments that I like to play once in a while, fight against boredom. Now this room is one of my favorites of all. So I do a lot of spirituality. I do a lot when it comes to the ecosystems and habitats and taking care of the energy itself of the waves. So I try to figure out the energy waves. I do my own tarot cards and my own oracle cards, but I also just do the meditations and trying to put out the feelings for the energy to help heal it. This area, I find one of the best ones, the best room of the house. Now, not only that, but there's also other things you can do. Like I have a bunch of board games up top here that you can play once in a while. But one of my games I like to play, if I can find people, which is hard nowadays to find people who like to play, but I am a magic head. I do like my Magic the Gathering. I do like to play. I'm kind of a geek at heart. But anywho, that has been my island, and I am so happy you came for the tour, and I'm hoping you'll stay tuned for more future episodes. Have yourself a great day, and goodbye for now.